Welcome to our daily devotional for March 19th, 2021. Our verse for the day comes from 3 John, verse 2. Dear friend, I hope all is well with you, and that you are as healthy in body as you are strong in spirit. John writes his third letter to compliment and praise a church leader, Gaius, for his hospitality, and to warn against another person who's unfriendly and even cruel. Now, this letter gives us an opportunity to think about how you and I, ourselves, can act as a dear friend to our brothers and our sisters in Christ. Now, this holds an important truth for our consideration, that our relationship to a local body of believers, our fellowship with them, should be a committed one. Therefore, we are to give of ourselves in ways that build these dear friend relationships. And you and I, we can't do that by being absent from the church. If we're to know this kind of fellowship and friendship, we must be committed to personally identify individually with them for our good and theirs. We need these kinds of relationships. Yet even if physically present at church, just sitting among the people and then going home doesn't bring those relationships about. The connections that God desires for you and I to have with our brothers and sisters in Christ develops when we are committed to the whole and when we embrace the opportunities we will have where we can begin to nurture more personal, dear friend relationships. Now, our passage for the day comes from, again, 3 John, and this time, verses 1 through 8. And again, this is from the New Living Translation of God's holy word. This letter is from John, the elder. I am writing to Gaius, my dear friend, whom I love in the truth. Dear friend, I hope all is well with you and that you are as healthy in body as you are strong in spirit. Some of the traveling teachers recently returned and made me very happy by telling me about your faithfulness and that you are living according to the truth. I could have no greater joy than to hear that my children are following the truth. Dear friend, you are being faithful to God when you care for the traveling teachers who pass through, even though they are strangers to you. They have told the church here of your loving friendship. Please continue providing for such teachers in a manner that pleases God, for they are traveling for the Lord, and they accept nothing from people who are not believers. So we ourselves should support them, so that we can be their partners as they teach the truth. Now, additional readings that are suggested to coincide with the theme of today's devotional come from John chapter 15, verses 9 through 17, and 1 Peter chapter 1, verse 22 through chapter 2, verse 3. Blessings to you and yours from the Ione Community Church.